welcome to another episode of The Only Opinion That Matters, where we talk about movies and music and occasionally, but specifically today, video games. My name is Jack.
My name's Thomas.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about fucking E3. We're highly unqualified to talk about this.
Yeah, we don't really talk about video games almost
No.
ever, except for if we played one this week.
Did we play one this week?
I didn't. You're the one who plays video games. I played.
Do I?
I played a little Fortnite. That's about it.
What game are we talking about?
You played well, that was technically last week, but
The Evil Within?
yes, but that's an old game.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So I was going through because Bethesda's press conference was coming up, and just to kind of prepare myself for what they might announce. They're like the one company that I really consistently follow their games. I played all of their different franchises except for Rage and The Evil Within. I'm working on Rage now. It's fine.
It's a bit of all right.
Yeah, it's just kind of like your typical post. It seems like a not as good Borderlands.
Yeah.
Let's hope the next one will fix that.
Wait, is this next one out already?
No, it's coming out next year.
Okay.
February 2019 is like when all of the games are coming out. There's a few coming out this year.
And that's gonna hurt your wallet.
It sure is, because it's after Christmas, which is usually when I ask for a bunch of video games.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that.
That is that.
The Evil Within, though, is like a third-person horror game. It's really like trippy, and if you like Resident Evil, I would say that you would like this game.
No, that's definitely a fair thing to say, because like it's very Resident Evil-esque, but trippier.
Yeah, like there's a lot of mind fuckery.
So much.
The plot's not very good, and it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's definitely fun.
It's fun to play and visually appealing.
Yes, and you know, what else do you want?
Yeah, really.
When do video games have good plots?
Frequently.
Name one.
First Halo. Maybe.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know. That was the first thing that popped in my head. I really didn't have an answer to give you.
Angry McRobot suit walks around on an alien planet and punches aliens in the face because of zombies.
His name's Chief, damn it.
Yeah, well, he's also Angry McRobot suit. He has no personality.
None whatsoever.
He's just like, we gotta get the job done.
I've never heard him say that, but okay.
He said it. That's his catchphrase.
What voice did you just sound like you were doing?
Master Chief.
No, you sounded like what's his name in Tropical Thunder when he's like, I got a bad feeling about
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. But when he said, you gotta say it like this, I got a bad feeling.
I got a bad feeling about. Oh yeah, when Ben Stiller and Robert Downey Jr. are doing that.
Yeah.
Totes.
What See, it always comes back to movies.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I feel at least partially qualified to talk about movies because I've actually done some amount of research on it, and I'm writing.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't really give me any
No.
credentials.
No, you're actually no. Just no.
All right. Well, you don't have to just shit on my dreams.
No, I do.
Oh, all right. Well,
Remember, we have the same birthday. This is what we do.
we shit on each other's dreams? That's a pact because we have the same birthday?
Yeah.
If you were born one day earlier, would you be way nicer to me?
Yes. 100%.
Oh, well, I wouldn't.
Oh,
I'd still shit on you.
Oh, so you're just a dick then?
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Damn. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's revealing. What have you been playing, watching?
As of recently, had a cold, so I've been dying a little bit.
Okay. What have you been doing on the verge of death?
Making hot sauce, which exploded today.
Explain to the audience why your hot sauce exploded.
Well, basically, I was fermenting hot sauce, and for those of you that don't know what fermenting actually is, basically it sits in a jar, collects the flavors, what you put in the jar, but also it creates gas.
I didn't actually know about the gas part.
Yeah, so basically that's why every day I had to pop open the lid of the jar.
That's because of gas?
Because if I had left that for 3 weeks and didn't pop that lid,
It would explode.
It would have actually exploded.
And would we all die?
No,
But you'd probably get a lot of hot sauce in your eyes.
No, because remember, it was still peppers at that point.
Well, you'd get peppers in your eyes.
Pepper
It'd probably still be unpleasant.
Pepper water, yeah. But anyway, so I didn't realize this, but I blended up the peppers and bottled the hot sauce yesterday.
Mm.
But I didn't realize that after I blended everything, that the fermenting would still go on in the bottle that I bottled this stuff in.
Rookie mistake.
Oh, shut up. You would have done the same thing.
What? Yeah, but see, that's your mistake. I would never attempt to make hot sauce. There's no fucking world in which I would.
Me and you are hot sauce collectors.
Yeah, collectors. I'll eat it. I will be in pain as a result of it.
It's not that much of a stretch to think that maybe one day you would want to make a hot sauce because you collect so many.
I can count the amount of things I can cook on one hand.
I might be at 2 hands.
And like 3. Well, yeah, but you vary it a little bit at least. But that's verging on a compliment, and I don't want to go there.
Yeah. But anyway, so I bottled the hot sauce, didn't leave any room for air or gas to collect or escape, and I opened a bottle today and it exploded, and I had to clean up the kitchen.
You idiot.
And then I had basically got 2 bottles, so I opened the second bottle because I knew it would happen to the second bottle too. So I just had to.
I didn't realize that you exploded 2 bottles of hot sauce.
I had to open the second one, or else the gas would have done it on its own.
What if you just never opened it?
It would have exploded.
Like ever, and then like in 20 years somebody opened it.
It would have busted open the top before that and exploded.
That would have been fun if that happened in the middle of the night, because everyone would have thought the house was haunted.
Everyone would have freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
The thing is, people would have walked in the kitchen and been like, "There's blood everywhere."
It doesn't look like blood. Blood's not that orange.
You're right. Yeah.
But I hope your blood's not that orange, but I know you don't eat well either, so.
I've gotten better. Damn it. Let's
you
move on
eat a lot of steak.
Let's move on to the actual topic that we're supposed to be doing.
Oh, no, I got a few things first.
Okay, what do you have then?
Oh, well, that was judgmental.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, well, what do you have then? All right, so...
That's you.
Oh, man. No, that's you. All right, so I've got a few albums that I listen to. First up, it's called Would You Still Be in Love by Anthony Green.
Okay.
Anthony Green, lead singer of Circa Survive. This is a really good album. For those who do not know, Circa Survive's lead vocalist also does solo stuff. It's mostly acoustic, usually really stripped down. This album is really stripped down. Like, it's basically just him and a guitar and some backing vocals. There's like light violin in a few songs, some bells, but like it's really just like him and his guitar. It's really good. There's like a good blend of like his kind of sad stuff and like some catchy songs and some happy songs, some corny songs. Like there's only 9 songs on it, which irks me a little bit. But
you and your 9-song rule.
It's not a rule. An album should... Okay, it is a rule. But if you're making an album, you should have at least 10 songs.
Where is that said?
It's not said anywhere. But, like, if you're going to put out if you have decided that you are committing to putting out an album for your fans, and they're going to pay for, like, if I'm going to buy a vinyl, that's, like, what, $20 or something?
Sure.
There should be at least 10 songs.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a hipster, and I don't have a vinyl collection.
All right. First off, fuck you. Second of all... I don't that's $2 a song at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's for a vinyl.
If there's 10 songs, there should be 10 songs.
But that's a vinyl.
Well, I know everybody just streams everything these days.
Exactly.
But like, still, like I want a bunch of songs if somebody puts out an album.
Oh, sorry, we're not all hipsters, Jack.
You know what? Fuck you. I don't have anything to say besides that. I have no defense. It sounds better, but that's like what hipsters say. You're dying. So I will win this. I will win this argument by default of me outliving you.
I apologize for any coughing. I will try and edit out as many as I can.
No, you won't.
You're right. I'm not. I'm too lazy to do that.
Exactly, because you're dying.
Yeah.
Next album. You ready for some albums? Oh, that one gets a 9.
That one gets a 9? All right. I think I already know what your next album's going to be.
Take a guess.
Dance, Gavin, Dance.
Yes. This one is called... Fuck. It's not called Fuck. It's called Artificial Selection.
Okay.
Now here, Thomas, this is how you do it. Guess how many songs?
10.
14.
Oh, yeah. I remember you saying that. Why didn't I remember?
It's just like, fuck your shit, everybody who's only putting out 9 songs.
4 songs shy of Post Malone's album.
I would really, really hesitate to call that an album.
Fuck off.
Dance Gavin Dance. This is now their 4th album with Tillian Pearson. So thus making him...
Oh shit, I didn't realize he was on that many albums.
Yeah, so he has... They put out so many albums since he joined the band.
Yeah.
Like, they put out 2 albums 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
making him the longest lasting singer in Dance Gavin Dance.
In the span of just albums or in time in general?
I think both. Yeah, potentially both. They're still really good. This album, I have to say, it's not very risky. Like, they don't do anything different on this. But it's really catchy.
I mean, if it's along the lines of the last album, just because they didn't do anything different doesn't necessarily make that a bad thing?
No, I mean...
Because their last album was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the biggest Dance Gavin Dance fan, but I know it was good.
Yeah, you would like this new one then, too. It's very much in the same vein as that. They focused on... I don't know, it just feels like they've really kind of refined their songwriting and, like, their...
They found their flow.
Yeah, and they've really done a good job of, like, having hooks in their songs, which I think is always kind of a problem with metalcore, post-hardcore bands.
Yeah.
Is they don't always know how to write a catchy chorus.
No.
There's, like, 7 or 8 songs on here that I got caught in my head. Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I recommend that one.
What's the rating?
8.5.
Okay. That's
Because
pretty damn
1.5 points off for not taking risks, and also their lyrics are still really cheesy. Like, they really are. He does every cliche in the book, and the screaming guy has, like, it's nonsense what he screams.
Is he really needed at this point anymore?
Yeah. You need to break it up. Because
Okay.
if it was just an album of Tillian Pearson, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want 14 songs of that.
Yeah.
I'd want about 7. And that's a firm 7. All right, I got one more thing before we get into E3.
Ooh, what is it?
Do you know what it is?
No.
It's Hereditary, the movie that I just saw.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I had a horrible time with this.
Are you serious?
It's miserable. It is a miserable, sad movie.
But was it still good?
Okay, here's my issue.
Okay.
And there are a lot of movies like this. Is it well done? Like, in terms of cinematography, you know, all the stuff that goes into a movie.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How's the acting? The acting's terrific. Did they achieve what they were trying to achieve? I think so.
Made everyone feel like shit.
Yeah, but their goal was to make everyone feel like shit. I do not like going to the movies to feel like shit. Like, it's not why I go to the movies. I like a sad movie, but this was, like, soul-crushing. Like,
Jesus.
It starts with the grandma's death. 20 minutes in, there's another death that I won't spoil.
Okay.
And then the next, like, it's got to be the next 40 minutes of the movie are just the family grieving. No go. It's a scary movie. For those who don't know, it's a horror movie.
So all right. So if I'm gonna categorize this movie, it's as bad as the last 5 minutes of The Mist.
Yes.
But for the entire movie.
Yes. Because The Mist, you deal with him being sad for a little bit.
Yeah.
This, you get... Well, and here's the problem and why I'm torn. It's like they do such a good job portraying sadness. Like, it seems so real.
Yeah.
Like, the mom is, like, torn apart by what happens. And she deserves a fucking Oscar, like 110%. She's great. Everybody in this is great.
Okay. Is it
Book.
that, like technically speaking, it's that good of a movie?
Yeah, but I hated it. I have, like, I don't even really know what to rate it. I wrote an online review. I gave it like a 6.5 because I didn't like it.
You don't like feeling that shitty.
No, I didn't like it's great, but I hated it. It was so bad.
Is there a Rotten Tomatoes score of it yet? Or definitely there is.
Yeah, it's like a 92 because critics love this kind of shit.
They really do.
Because it's well done.
So you gave it more of a personal review.
Yeah.
Whereas critics give it more like, damn, this was good.
Yeah. I wrote even in the beginning of the review I wrote, I'm going to say a lot of good and bad things about this, but I want to be clear about one thing. I did not have a good time during this movie. I didn't, like, at all. Thomas is dying.
Sorry.
That's all right. So yeah, it doesn't get really, like, ghosty until, like, the last maybe half hour.
Mm.
And there's some good jump scares. There's definitely some creepy moments in it that I appreciated. But by the time it gets there, it almost feels like, oh yeah, this is a horror movie, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah. And then it's like, it almost feels out of place at that point. It's like, oh, I thought this was about the a family breaking apart and dealing with mental illness, and then it's like,
Oh no, wait, this
oh
is
yeah,
scary.
wait, I went to see a horror movie. That's where I am right now. And it's jarring, and it almost feels like two separate movies. Don't go see this. Just don't do it.
I kind of want to though. Like I do
You're
want to
not
go
gonna
see
enjoy yourself.
it.
It's sad. You think I'm
I
exaggerating?
like sad movies though.
Oh, but it's so sad.
I like sad movies in the way of like I'm not like I don't go to a movie theater and cry. Like I'm not gonna go see a Marley and Me in the theaters because I like to cry because a dog died. No, I want to go cry. Not wow.
All right, well, there it is.
No,
Now it explains
I
why you
wanna go
listen to
to a-
Post Malone
I
all the
wanna-
time.
no. I want to go to a movie and like I will generally like I'd like the feeling of feeling like shit because of a movie.
All right, go see it.
I want to go see it, but I
don't think you understand.
I gotta find someone that wants to go feel like shit.
It's just not like cinematic sad with like the violins in the background. It's silence.
I don't like that though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
No, it's really real, and like the family says really awful things to each other, and like it's God. Just go see it. Fine. Tell me what you thought.
I thought of something, but I can't say it on the podcast.
All right, maybe don't.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know. don't see the movie. So I guess if we're done being sad, we can talk about E3.
Oh, I'm never done being sad.
Oh, great. Excellent. But guess what? We're going to talk about E3 anyway.
Okay.
Because
That was
that's the
kinda
topic
sad.
that we've decided for the day.
That was kind of sad, I guess.
What? E3?
Yeah.
A
little bit.
Well, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Well, the one main thing that you were sad about was a certain game was not announced.
All right, so let's talk disappointments right off the bat. There's a lot of projects that didn't get announced that people were going to talk about. I mean, that people wanted them to talk about. There was no new Metroid game. They didn't talk about.
Yeah, but they haven't put out a Metroid game in forever.
Well, that's the thing. They said they're gonna. They just haven't. They didn't show anything from it. My biggest disappointment with it was there was no Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
Which I really want there to be.
But it's not there.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was missing still. I can't remember it off the top of my head. What company you want to start with? Want to just go down how I have it on this list?
Yeah.
Let's.
That's how we brushed up on it like 15 minutes before we started this podcast.
Yeah, let's get the shit out of the way first.
Yeah.
So Square Enix is a company that exists. Are you familiar with them?
Have they released any games that I might have played?
All right, so we're gonna breeze through this. There was a game called Octopath.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that's about.
I heard that got announced from that other video we watched.
Yeah, it's very unclear what it's about.
It's
still.
Nintendo, right?
No, this is Square Enix.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said.
My bad.
Square Enix.
Sorry.
Bruh. All right. Babylon's Fall, which looks like a kind of dungeons and it's like swords, medieval knights, magic. Fuck it, who cares? Dragon Quest something. It's like little animated
Dragon's Quest.
Animated people with animated. It's like cartoony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck it, who cares? What else we got?
Feels a lot of little shit games that got announced.
Yeah, The Quiet Man, which looks like they're trying to do that thing where it's like live action and then it transitions into the video game, which worked really bad with Quantum Break. So why are they doing this again?
Yeah, no, they shouldn't do that.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Okay.
I like these games a lot. It looks like they're going for that kind of like Mayan pagan kind of cult end of the world doomsday situation again.
I feel like every one of those games was like a doomsday thing.
Yeah, well that's my thing. Like I keep buying these games because I like them and the gameplay is fun. Mm-hmm. That being said, I 100% acknowledge that they haven't really done anything new. Like the reboot was definitely a new step for them.
Yeah.
But the next one was pretty much more of the same. This one looks like more of the same. I don't know. There was no game-changing elements to it.
I mean, if they got a formula, they stick to it.
Yeah, and they're not bad, so I can't complain. But they showed some footage from that. Looks all right.
Yeah. So it's nothing that's going to get you excited that you're going to go pre-order it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, you know, if I'm bored one day, I need a game.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll wait for it to be discounted.
Find a used copy.
Exactly. They're doing a Life is Strange spin-off called It's like the Adventures of Captain Spirit or something, and it focuses on like a little kid who calls himself like that's like his superhero character name.
Okay.
It's sure to be sad.
Professor Chaos.
Professor Chaos, exactly. I don't really like those games.
Nah. Like I like the story for Life is Strange.
Yeah, it's just I really get like I start off strong with those kind of telltale story based games, but because the story is decent, but the gameplay is not fun and the choices don't matter.
What's that new game that there was an ad for it as we were watching?
Detroit Become Human.
That one, the choices do matter.
You don't even have a PS4. How would you know?
No, because I watched playthroughs of it while I'm sitting at work doing nothing.
But does the gameplay look any fun, or is it just you making choices?
Oh no! Well, it's a lot of you making choices, and the only gameplay is like in the fight sequences where you click analog sticks and stuff like
quick
that.
time events.
Yeah,
Boo.
but like the story is great.
Meh.
And it also all depends on the choices you pick. Like,
is it really melodramatic?
a little bit.
Yeah, that's what those games are like.
Yeah.
It's the same guy who made this game Heavy Rain, and it's the same deal.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool if you just like storyline. Yeah, go play it. But
yeah, that's not really why I play video games, though, is it?
no, it's not.
Nah, I like to shoot shit.
Yeah,
Or stab stuff.
You go see a movie. You'll play a video game. You won't go play a video game that's like a movie.
No, there's lines that don't need to be crossed. Yeah. So probably the biggest one, I guess that's interesting for me, though I think I've realized I'm probably not going to buy this now. Kingdom Hearts 3.
You were contemplating buying that in the first place?
Well, here's the thing. Kingdom Hearts holds a special place in my heart as a kid because I played it for a little bit and I got so freaked out by the concept of, the Heartless that I stopped playing it.
Really?
I was young. I had nightmares a lot.
Yeah.
I still have nightmares, but they're not about Kingdom Hearts anymore.
They're about what's his name killing you.
John Cusack. Oh, God. Jesus. John Cusack murdered me in a dream. I have a really deep vendetta against him for that. John Cusack, you were great in Becoming John Malkovich, but
1408.
You were also good in that, but I'm coming for you, you son of a bitch. Kingdom Hearts 3. So there's going to be Monsters, Inc. world, Toy Story world, Pirates of the Caribbean world, which is a weird inclusion at this point. They probably added it a while ago, and now it's too late.
I mean, this game has been in development for like how long?
I don't even know. I feel like 5 years.
Yeah.
Frozen world.
Yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph's going to be in it.
Well, it's because they keep putting out new movies, and they're like, shit, we got to put that one in too.
Tangled.
Yeah.
That's there.
They put in basically every Disney movie that's been released in the last 8 years, maybe.
Possibly. Plus some old ones. Like they always bring back Hercules for these.
Yeah,
I don't know why. They just really like Hercules.
Hercules is cool.
But I was just watching the gameplay, and it's so unbelievably like just bonkers that it's like, no way am I going to play this and have a good time.
It's a cartoon. That's why.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all over the place.
You literally said bonkers.
That's a word to use for this.
Yeah, for cartoon stuff.
You know what, man?
You know I'm right.
Maybe I'll play it when it's on sale.
Will you, though? I feel like I can't. I feel like it'd be so weird to me to walk down here and see you playing Kingdom Hearts.
What's the most surprising thing?
You are a 23-year-old man.
You're a 23-year-old. What? You think kids play this game?
Yes.
No, Thomas. Fucking adult people who have a really hard time moving on from their childhood and who are obsessed with the nonsensical storyline of Kingdom Hearts play Kingdom Hearts. Kids don't play this game.
Same way that it was kids who watched like the last adults watched the last Harry Potter movie.
Exactly.
Because it came out when they were kids.
Exactly. We're past that point. Nobody's following this.
Yeah.
You know, like weird games like this have a weird adult following, or teenagers at the very least.
Well, it's like now with The Incredibles 2. Like,
yeah, I want to see that movie.
Me
I think I might
too.
see it this weekend. There you go.
There we go.
Anyway, I'm not going to buy this, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
All
I know you're not going to buy it.
EA. We can breeze through this one.
FIFA.
FIFA.
The most awkward pause for applause ever.
Yeah, that was bad. Battlefield 5. I'm going to wait till I hear the reviews because it's World War II again. whatever. They're gonna put in a fucking.
We've been there. We've played that war
Yeah.
to death.
I know World War II. There's gonna be a Fortnite mode. Fucking of course.
Of course there is. Every game's putting out a Fortnite mode.
Yeah, I'm just kind of burned out on these like identical shooters that they put out every year, and like, oh wow, it plays really well, like cool, but like the last shooter that I thought was really innovative was Titanfall 2.
Yeah. I didn't even play it.
Yeah.
Looked cool though.
Anthem, which is BioWare's answer to Destiny. So I'm not gonna play it. I thought it was gonna be something else.
Yeah. There's like I'm saying this halfway through our entire thing. I didn't think anything was that amazing.
Yeah, me neither. But we're gonna talk about it anyway. Jedi Fallen Order. They just showed, I think, maybe a logo, or they might have just announced it. It's gonna be set between episodes 3 and 4. It's gonna follow like a Jedi Padawan who's like one of the last ones alive.
Okay.
Could be good. Don't have any details yet.
Yeah.
All right. Ubisoft is the last small one, and then we'll move on to the big ones.
Yeah.
The Division 2.
It needs some kind of big change to it. It can't be the same as last time.
Yeah, that first one really burned me out quick. Like, it was fun to play with people at first, but then...
All the missions were basically the same.
Yeah, go kill a guy with a maybe a big health bar, maybe not a big health bar.
Go... You had like 3 different types of enemies, and that was it.
Yeah. You didn't have a lot of abilities. You didn't get a lot of cool guns.
And every main mission was basically the same.
Yeah, I heard it got better with the DLC, but like I had this problem with the first Destiny. Like, I'm not waiting for the DLC for a game to get good. Make a good game first.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That was like what was it called? And didn't Battlefront do that? No, that was different. I forget what game I'm thinking about. Continue. Never mind.
All right. The Crew 2. It's an open world racing game. Mm-hmm. What else?
Cool cars, I guess.
Yeah. Skull and Bones. It's a... So you know that game Sea of Thieves that just came out?
Yeah.
For Microsoft?
Yeah.
It's that. It's that game. I just want to... That's what it is.
Well, here's the thing. That game was put out way before that, too. There was a game on Steam. I forget what it was called.
But it was like the same idea.
It was the same thing, except
open world with pirates.
It wasn't really open world. It was basically a PvP
pirate game
where you had a ship with a bunch of people that loaded into a lobby, and you fought another pirate ship that loaded in with a bunch of people.
So just less looting then.
Yeah, it was mostly just kill the other ship, and that was it.
Yeah, this is the same thing. I feel like if this had come before Sea of Thieves, it could have been good because one, Sea of Thieves got a really bad reception because apparently there's not a whole lot to do. Mm-hmm. But also, this is the same company that did Black Flag.
Yeah.
So if they had done this shortly after, I might have been excited for it. Like, oh, pirate game, awesome. I'm not really that interested in it.
Yeah. I mean, if it does anything different,
yeah,
maybe. Like if the reviews come back and it's good.
Yeah.
But maybe. I don't know. Because like, pirate games are cool.
I do like pirates. Black Flag is one of my favorite. Look, I'll tell you this, and this might make you want to buy the game. There were sea shanties. Yes. There were wonderful sea shanties being sung.
I love sea shanties.
Yeah, we all love a good sea shanty,
Nothing beats the one sea shanty from that Assassin's Creed game.
Oh, Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her?
Yeah. Nothing beats that sea shanty. That was a great sea shanty.
One of my all-time favorite sea shanties. You ask me, hey, a regular guy on the street comes up to me and says, hey, what's your favorite sea shanty? Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her, idiot.
Duh.
Is there even a debate?
Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
So, what else? Beyond Good and Evil 2. Did you play the first one?
No.
I played it a little bit. It kind of seems like a kid's game, but I guess maybe it's... Because it's like that kind of like you just walk around and you hit things with a stick and, you know, the orbs pop out. Like, it felt like playing like, you know, Rayman or something.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe it's not, because this one seems way darker, and there's cursing, and I don't know.
Maybe this is a game that tried to evolve with its audience.
I mean, it might be like a Jak and Daxter to Jak 2 situation.
That it did mature.
Yeah, it got a lot darker.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I'll see how that one gets reviewed. it might be worth going back and playing the original.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like super blown away by that one. But it's old too.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Rage 2 and Rage. Like, yeah, it's a sequel to a game, but the game came out in 2011.
Yeah.
So compared to modern standards, like I might, of course I might not like
it's basically a different game at that point.
Yeah.
Just based on the age of it.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to recreate a game that's like 8 years old.
Yeah. They're going to want to update it. And then the big one for Ubisoft was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is Assassin's Creed set in ancient Greece. They're going full RPG, dialogue trees, like, customizable gear. They started that way with AC Origins. I'm pretty excited for this. They got me back on board with Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yeah. Because they completely overhauled like the combat system, didn't they?
It's completely different. It's like there's still the assassin-y elements to it, but like the combat it's like a different game.
Yeah.
And they really overhauled the system. Like, it was pretty much an RPG. It makes sense that this is the next choice.
Yeah.
And if they keep moving it in this direction, I think I'm gonna be into it. So I'm definitely looking out for that one.
I feel like this is the first very positive game we've gotten to so far.
Yeah, right? It's just been
We've
lot
gone
of
through
like,
a bunch of games so far.
people are like excited about a lot of this shit, but I just don't care.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to something exciting before I get bored with this. Bethesda.
Okay.
Easily the best press conference out of all of these.
Yes.
They did Rage 2. They had Andrew WK come
my
out on stage and
fucking
play his
God.
song Party Party Rager, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's all of his songs are basically that.
Yeah, but this was the one that's in Rage. Oh, he's voicing a character.
Oh.
He's voicing Ragey
Stupid.
Mick.
Rage.
Rageo. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
Ragey McRage Cage.
Sure.
Ooh.
Nicolas Cage confirmed.
Maybe.
The gameplay looks cool. They've got some cool weapons. It looks like they're definitely going for that fast-paced Doom style of gameplay. The vehicle combat looks good. They've switched to a full open world.
Listen, so you can't sell me on a game that has Doom action without a equally good soundtrack. And if Andrew WK is making the soundtrack,
I don't know if he's doing the soundtrack.
I will
just know
boycott it.
he did that one song for it.
ugh.
But it's so fun. You're having a good time.
Partying.
Yeah, he's got a keyboard. I don't know. This one looks cool. There are a lot of post-apocalypse games right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold off and wait for reviews probably first. But
There's a
I'm
lot.
pretty positive about it.
Yeah.
Other things they announced Wolfenstein DLC. I guess it's not DLC. I guess it's going to be kind of a spin-off next year, focusing on the main character's twins.
Is it like an expansion, I guess?
No, it's like a spin-off. Like, for example, Dishonored came out with Dishonored: Death of the Outsider,
Okay.
which isn't technically DLC. Like, it costs $40
Yeah.
and it's its own game.
Yeah.
But it's not really.
Is
It's
it,
not a full. It's not a pure sequel.
is it going
know?
to go off of previous data from the other game? Or no?
No, it's
Okay.
its own thing.
It'll be
So,
completely
like,
separate.
yeah, this one's called Wolfenstein Youngblood, and it focuses on the main character's twins,
Okay.
which I think is a pretty cool idea, and it takes place in the 1980s. So they keep moving the story forward, which is cool.
What's going to happen when we get to like modern age?
I'm curious. I don't know. We'll see if the Nazis are still in power.
Probably, because, Nazis.
Yeah, very topical.
Eh.
They announced a DLC to Prey called Moon Crash. It's out. I don't know if I'm gonna check it out. I might, because I really liked Prey. That was like one of my favorite games to come out in the past few years. But my thing is it's procedurally generated. So every time you play it, it's different, which to me means less story focused, which means I probably don't need to play it. But I did like Prey, so maybe. There goes my dog.
Yeah. Damn it, Freeman.
Damn it, Freeman. All right, we're going to trudge on. They put out announcements for Elder Scrolls 6 and a new game called Starfield.
Okay.
Just logos, but they've been working on them for a while.
They've been working on that logo for a while now.
They've been really, really fine-tuning that logo. And man, is it a good logo.
It's a fucking great logo.
But I'm pretty psyched for both those, because Starfield's going to be their first original IP in 25 years, which is like holy shit.
Damn.
So I think it's going to be an RPG. It's going to be single player focused. Thank
And
God.
Elder Scrolls is just gonna be great.
Yeah, because it's Elder Scrolls.
yeah.
Unless they try. Well, no, they already did Elder Scrolls Online, so they're not going to do that.
They better fucking not.
Yeah. Doom Eternal, so a Doom sequel.
Oh.
Looks intense.
Even the music, we already heard some. It was great.
One of the best parts about the original Doom is just killing demons to the most metal music ever. And it looks like they're just like, yeah, fucking let's just do that again.
See, that's a game franchise that knows they had a good formula and they're just gonna do it again.
Yeah, and I'm really okay with that because Doom, like honestly, Doom set itself apart when it came out because of how fast paced it was.
Yeah. It's completely its own category of game.
Yeah, which I think is cool.
Yeah. You can't even put that in like a Halo category because of how fast paced it is.
Yeah. So their biggest announcement was Fallout 76. Controversial. I am skeptical but excited because I love the Fallout games.
You just don't like playing with other people.
I don't like playing any games with other people, if I'm going to be honest.
Except
and
for
this game,
me, maybe.
Yeah, but that's couch co-op. So Fallout 76 is going to be entirely online. So you get into the Fallout world. There's still going to be quests. You kill monsters. You build shit like the last game. But there's not people. You're the first people leaving the vault. So it's you and all other players online. So it's an entirely online game. There's no offline mode. The game itself looks really good. They got some really cool creature designs. You saw a lot of that. The fighting still looks good. We'll see how the quests are. I hope they pull this off.
There's two things I do have to say about it. One is I hope they don't bite off more than they can chew, because didn't they say the map is like 4 times the size
Of Fallout 4,
Fallout
which is
4,
nuts.
which is nuts. But wasn't Fallout 4 really glitchy?
Oh, yeah, but they've always been glitchy, dude.
I still feel like that's something they need to work on then.
Yeah, it's sad, but that is something I've come to expect from these open world games.
What was the other thing? I completely forget what I was gonna say.
Couldn't have been that important then.
Probably not. Yeah, no, it's gone.
All right,
Yep.
great. All right, so
going.
that's Bethesda. They had the best press conference, I think, but I also like their games the most. So
Yeah.
they announced a lot of games. All right, Nintendo we can breeze through because they didn't really show off anything crazy. There's going to be a new Mario Party. They're bringing Fortnite to the Switch. There's going to be a new Pokemon game, but it's not like a new entry. It's called Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, and you get like a little Pokemon that follows you around, and it's linked up to Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah.
So it's like integrating that mobile aspect. What makes me want to consider getting a Switch is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which has
Yeah.
every character
Ever.
that has ever been in a Super Smash Bros. Game, which is insane.
The amount of characters to pick from is probably like close to 100 characters.
There were at least 60 something in the trailer.
From what I saw.
Yeah, and they're gonna add. I think it's safe to say they'll probably add another 10 or 15 more.
Yeah.
I hope so anyway, because otherwise it wouldn't be that interesting.
Yeah.
But I just think that's really awesome, because that's always something that, like, when I play a new fighting game, I'm like, oh, how many old ones are they going to bring back?
Yeah. They brought back all of them.
Yeah, and they just did all of them. And I feel like it's easier in a game like that, because it's not like Mortal Kombat where they have, like, a huge set of moves. Like, I
Yeah.
understand the need to not have such a huge cast every time, because quality over quantity.
Yeah.
But this, like, it makes sense to do it.
Yeah.
So why
you
not?
know your bulk characters are gonna have similar moves. You know your lighter characters are gonna have similar moves.
Yeah.
There's not much variance between their move sets.
Yeah, and each character doesn't have that many moves.
No.
You know?
6 moves maybe.
Yeah, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So that makes me want to switch. I love Smash Bros. Games.
I do. I just need a Switch for going on tour, because that is
Yeah.
a great tour device.
But you got to make sure you get like a charging station and shit, because it doesn't come with one.
Yeah. Wait, really?
You can charge it on this like the Switch
dock.
home part.
Yeah.
But you can't charge and play at the same time.
I think Danny has one, because he brought his on tour.
Danny is so Thomas is in a band called Sentinels.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Like always.
Yeah, so they are going on tour and they're trying to think of things to do. Danny is the bassist.
It's very pretty.
He's a pretty man.
Very pretty.
Don't tell Danny to listen to this.
I'm going to send him an audio clip of just this part.
Son of a bitch! All right. What do we got? We got two more. We got Sony. We got Microsoft. Yeah, those two things. Microsoft, they announced a shit ton of games. They're like, hey, we know that we've sucked lately. So here's a... They showed like 52 games or something and 18 console exclusives. So they're like, we know we don't have enough exclusive, but we're going to be better. We bought 5 new game studios. Yeah, they bought a bunch of other ones, which is basically instead of make your own exclusives, it's like, no, these are just exclusive now. Yeah.
We bought our own exclusives.
Yeah, the best original ideas that money can buy from other people. But yeah, I mean, cool. I have an Xbox. I've regretted the decision for quite some time. Maybe this will make me not.
I feel like
some highlights.
I feel like you're just going to drop a ton of money on systems at this point.
We'll see.
Get a PS4, get a Switch.
No, look, if I'm gonna switch teams, it's gotta be
a hard switch.
It's gotta be like when the next generation of consoles come out. I'll be like, all right, I'll have to like really evaluate it. But I have a hard time because I really like Halo and Gears.
That's so risky though.
Yeah, because you're banking that they're gonna continue to do.
Like, you can't go off of the first releases. You have to, like, kind of wait back for a while.
Well, I probably won't be able to afford it right when it comes out anyway.
Yeah, no. So who can do that?
Honestly, we probably got another couple of years. That's what they said.
That's what they said.
That's what the people say. It's like 2 years till another console comes out. But they said after that, there may not be any more consoles.
Whoa. Huh?
What? Yeah, apparently they just said that the hardware is going to get to a point where we're not going to need to have new consoles anymore. And I don't know if companies see the value in it anymore because of mobile gaming.
Oh, no. I don't want to play games from my phone.
But you do. You do that. You don't play games from an Xbox. You play games from your phone.
Well, me, yes, because I just don't have time to sit in front of a TV and play video games. And the games I'm playing on my phone are not good games by any means.
First of all, you totally do have time to sit around and play video games because I see you just on your phone sometimes.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just don't want to commit to a game.
Well, does feel more and more like a commitment every time. It's starting to take a little bit out of me.
Yeah, right? You play a game till it's done.
Not always. I've gotten less good with it.
But you get really far into it.
No, it's either now like I play the beginning of a game and I'm like, fuck this, and I stop, or I go all the way through. Because I evaluate whether I like a game really quickly now. Like I can tell whether I'm gonna have a good time.
Fucking South Park.
South Park, yeah. I gave that like 2 hours. And if you can't hook me in 2 hours,
it's not a good game.
It's not a good game.
Yeah.
All right, so they bought all those studios. I'm just gonna rail through some of the smaller games. Devil May Cry 5 they showed, Dying Light 2, Just Cause 4, We Happy Few, some DLC for Cuphead, a sequel to this Ori franchise called Ori and the Will-O-Wisps is the new one.
Oh yeah, that was another one that was in that video we watched.
Yeah, Session, which is a skate game, Crackdown 3.
Terry Crews.
With Terry Crews. It's for those who haven't played the original Crackdown, you're like a super cop and you jump around the city and climb buildings and blow shit up.
I feel like the meeting for those games, like for the original game, was like, all right, what if we have this cop who's fucking a badass?
He's like the coolest cop.
Coolest cop ever. All right, what can he do? He has big guns. He can run and jump up buildings and everything. It's fucking dope, man.
And he's also got big guns.
Because he's fucking
ripped, dude.
Aw, dude.
Yeah. So Terry Crews is in the commercial.
That's a thing.
That's a thing.
Except he didn't go full Old Spice, which I'm very upset about.
It's a long trailer. Give him a break.
You're not doing all that in one take.
Yeah, but still, he was in the studio. I mean, do you think he can scream like that constantly?
I feel if you put in a good hard day's work, you can get it done like an hour or two.
Yeah, but how much do you think they were paying Terry Crews?
Couple thou.
Couple thou? Well, that's what I'm saying. He probably didn't want to commit to it that much. He's not the spokesperson.
He's making money.
Which is also my response to the game. Jump Force looks cool.
That does look cool.
It's like a Dragon Ball Fighters type game, but with all different Shonen Jump characters. One Piece, Death Note, Naruto,
and probably more.
Yeah.
I feel like they picked like those big 4.
Oh, I think for sure it's gonna be like Marvel vs. Capcom, where they get like a bunch of different franchises in there.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, that could be really cool. The
I
graphics
want to
look-
know the story about it too. Like, I feel like it's gonna be like kind of like how Super Smash Bros. Does its story.
Yeah, like something happens.
Something
that causes a
mystical.
rift between worlds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're all fighting Frieza, so he's probably at least one of the bad guys, if not the main one.
I don't think he's the main one.
No, I don't think so either. But I think that it's got to go be someone more mystical.
Yeah. I feel it's like all the good guys versus all the bad guys.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. All right. Gears 5.
My fucking tomatoes.
My fucking tomatoes.
It's a thing.
It's here.
Yeah.
They're fighting. Looks like more
Locusts.
Those weird semi-locust monsters.
Yeah.
The swarm. There's like these weird goo tentacle things that are infecting robots and maybe people.
Yes, that is a thing. I didn't even play the last one, so I don't even know about those.
Yeah, people are getting infected by something. It looks like. Looks like Gears of War.
Yeah. It's another Gears of War game.
Yeah. Halo Infinite. What is this about?
I don't know. They didn't give anything.
No.
It was scenery shots. That's it.
Yeah, it was just like, ooh, look at the graphics.
And no gameplay.
Apparently, it's going to be focused more on Master Chief because people were mad about the last one not being focused on Master Chief.
What was the last one even?
Halo 5 Guardians.
No. I don't remember. Oh, wait. Wasn't that like they released like that new like type of enemy or whatever?
No, that's Halo 4.
Oh, shit. I'm behind.
Yeah,
I'm real behind.
you're behind.
Fuck.
Cyberpunk 2077.
That looked dope.
Yeah, so it's like looks like a open world, semi-futuristic. Well, no, very futuristic
Yeah.
society. You got your cyborgs.
Which is your
Right
favorite.
on. I love a good cyborg.
You love a good cyborg.
Punk elements. It's very like Blade Runner.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, no, it's like literally Blade Runner, the video game.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Dope movie.
Yeah, that was like one of the big reveals from the Microsoft conference, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap up Sony real quick.
All right.
There's like 4 big ones that I think. Well, there was this game Control, which is telekinetic shooting game, whatever.
Yeah.
There's 4 big ones I think. Death Stranding, which looks like walking simulator. Also, maybe there's a scene where a baby that this guy is keeping in a tube powers a flashlight that detects ghosts.
Yeah. Also, from the thing, it looks like the baby ends up inside of him at some point. I don't know. It's so confusing.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's about, and it looks boring as fuck.
Yeah. I don't fucking know.
All right.
But it's got the dude from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, so if you like that guy, and I don't, then maybe this is for you.
Yeah.
It's by Hideo Kojima, too. He did the Metal Gear Solid games. I don't like those games.
Yeah. I heard the last one was good, though.
I played it a little bit. I technically own it because it was free now.
Oh.
If you want to give it a shot. The story's incomprehensible.
I feel all of them were.
For sure. All right. Ghosts of Tsushima. It's like a samurai game.
You pronouncing that right?
I don't fucking know, dude. Tsushima? Tsushima. Yeah, it's Tsushima, probably. There's a T in the front. Is it a silent T?
Yeah, I would think so.
Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Oh, that was good.
Tsushima.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, Tsushima.
Yeah, it looks like a fighting game centered around a samurai.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's cool.
You like samurais?
Samurais are dope.
You gonna get a PS4 and play this game?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
And you know I'm living that broke life.
Yeah. The Last of Us
If
Part...
any of you guys want to donate.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, well, we'll split it 70-30 because I put the most work into this podcast.
Yes.
Oh, all right, fine.
I'm okay with that.
I thought I was expecting more pushback.
I mean, this podcast wouldn't be a thing without me, but, you know.
Fuck. All right. The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay.
The first game is like, some people have called it a perfect game. It's like a kind of zombie-ish survival game. But apparently the story's great, the gameplay's great. It's very like, I don't know, survival-y. This one looks cool. Seems like there's like a older guy and a girl in the first one. It looks like the girl's more grown up in this.
Yeah. You don't really see the guy.
I think he's dead.
Probably.
Yeah, I think he dies in the first one.
Probably.
So she's, living her life, fighting,
Those like in-game scenes look dope.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell what's gameplay and what isn't.
I know. Like, that's really fucking... That's where it's getting scared, between the line between video game and cutscene.
Cutscene, yeah.
When you just can't fucking tell anymore.
Yeah, we're there.
We're living it.
And finally, the saddest announcement of this whole thing, because I don't have a PS4, Spider-Man PS4. It just looks real good. The combat looks great.
Just drop the money, man.
I'm not buying a PS4 for one game.
No, but you'd get more.
I'd probably get God of War.
I watched the full 8-hour playthrough of it.
Jesus, what are you doing? Play a video game. Why are you watching a playthrough?
I was sitting watching it at work. Took me a day or two, but
just
I got
bring a
through it.
PlayStation to work. Play God of War.
Where the fuck am I gonna plug it in?
I don't know. Your butt?
Oh, shut up.
Nah, two games. Like, honestly, and here's where I get like dicey about switching systems. I know I like Halo and Gears of War.
Yeah.
I've never played God of War. I've never played...
It's dope. Oh, that's the thing.
It's just like, there's not enough PS4 games that like... I don't know if there's enough exclusives on any console to make me want to...
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
Like, I feel no side is making amazing games anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of burnt out. Like, it's just a lot of the same shit coming out.
Yeah. People see trends and they just start... The companies see trends and they just keep going with them.
Yeah, Battle Royale games, you know.
Here's the thing. Those Battle Royale games, people forget, like, H1Z1 was a thing. That did it. It was one of the first ones to do it. I'm pretty sure there was one before that, too.
Yeah.
Everyone's been doing the same shit.
Online survival games. Like, honestly, Fallout 76 is following that trend.
Yeah.
You get a lot of games where it's people versus zombies in a kind of openish world. There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
Your standard military, Black Ops, Rainbow Six, Battlefield.
Literally all of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Even after Overwatch came out, there were a bunch of Overwatch clones.
There was a couple, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
and they were complete rip-offs. Like,
and they were shit.
Yeah.
It's just like... I know a lot of people got excited about some of the games that were released during this, but like with the exception of like, okay, I'm excited for Fallout, Doom, Wolfenstein, Starfield, and then like Spider-Man looks really cool.
Elder Scrolls,
Assassin's Creed. But the rest of this, like, I could give it or take. Even Tomb Raider. If they said tomorrow, like, yeah, we're not putting that out, I'd be like, yeah, fine,
cool.
all right.
Whatever.
It wasn't,
We weren't banking on it.
It was a Saturday afternoon for me. Like, it's not...
That's what you choose to do with your Saturday afternoons? Play Tomb Raider?
If I have nothing else going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And that illustrates my point. So, based on our incredibly lukewarm reaction to everything during this...
Oh, my God. This is probably going to be our worst, like, viewed podcast.
Oh, for sure.
We're going to have, like, zero, like, reactions from this. Cause,
yeah, because, like, who like, we don't care.
We don't care.
Maybe we shouldn't do an E3 episode next year. Maybe we should have seen Ocean's 8.
Yeah, maybe. Probably would have done a better job. Been more enthusiastic about it.
I was enthusiastic about some things. I was enthusiastic about Doom.
Yeah, for, like, 2 seconds.
But what a 2 seconds. What an emotional roller coaster
So
we were on
metal.
for those 2 seconds.
Oh, God, Doom. It's amazing.
All right, well, that's the show.
That's it. Plug the sponsor.
Yeah, all right. So if you guys want to help us out, you can check out luxbrand.co. They're this company that does backpacks, shoes, watches, cool shit like that. If you use the promo code ONLYOPINION on their website, all one word, you'll get 20% off your order. We get a little bit of a kickback of that.
Go make yourself look good.
Yeah. Tell us what game, I guess, you thought from this was good, I guess.
Make a Twitter poll.
Yeah, I'll make a fucking Twitter poll. It's going to have so many choices. You guys aren't even going to know what to do. Anyway, you can find us at OnlyOpinionPod on Twitter. The Only Opinion That Matters on Facebook. We're on iTunes. We're on YouTube. We're on SoundCloud. We're on Shout Engine. I have been doing reviews on hub pages also for movies and music
Are you doing your own shameless plug now?
What?
Are you doing your own shameless plug?
What are you talking about?
Shameless self
What are you,
promotion?
this is part of the podcast. What are you doing?
Oh my god!
Thomas, no. This is part of the podcast.
Oh, okay. You keep telling yourself that.
But anyway, long after this podcast is dead and I reign supreme with my online reviews, you guys can check that out at Hub Pages. The name is Jack Teeters. Teeters. Go ahead, check it out. Let me know what you think. Peace out.
Later.
All right, just check it.